As a kid, I grew up feeling confused about if my dad loved me or if he was trying to avoid being in my life. The poverty that I faced as a kid is what got me to think about such ideas, because my dad had to come to the United States for months in order to support us. I was around 4 or 5 years old when I started to feel like my dad didn't love me, but every time I would see him back in Mexico, he would bring me back the best present ever, his smile. I love having him with us, but I would only get to be with him for such a small time that I had to learn how to cherish every single moment of my life that I get to spend with him. As he kept abandoning me, I started to feel hate towards him. Because he would go and spend just a few minutes of his life with me, he would rather spend most of his time with his dad. I started to learn how to avoid loving his smile every time he came back to my life because at the end, he would always leave me or ignore my family. The person that took his role in my life was my brother, always there to help and protect me from everything. My older brother stopped going to school in order to support us, and whenever he would get paid, he would take us out to go eat. My brother became my dad, a person that protected us, loved us, and was there for me at all times. He became the father figure in my life. One day, out of nowhere, I found out that my brother was now abandoning my mom, my brother, and myself. I felt like poverty was taking everything away from me, but instead of thinking about my brother leaving to help us, I felt like he was leaving me without a dad at all. I had to understand that my dad and brother were leaving me because they wanted me to stop suffering from the lifestyle I had. I have a beautiful memory that my brother gave me, and that is when for the Reyes Magos he sent money for my mom to buy me a scooter, and I still have it today. My brother wanted me to stop using hand-me-down clothes and my mom to stop going from house to house trying to find used books because she couldn't afford to buy me new ones. They wanted me to be able to have a 5 peso bolsita de garbanzos and take the bus home instead of walking miles home just because I wanted the garbanzos. Thanks to my brother forcing my dad para que nos arreglara, I am studying today. I am going to school because he forced me, and he showed me how not going to school was going to affect my life in the future. He still takes care of me like a dad and forces me to stay in school and set goals in my life.